Hey, good evening. It's Thursday, August 24th. Thanks so much for being here tonight. We're going to continue looking at Psalm 37 and how this psalm tells us about how God deals with the wicked. You recall in the first 8 verses, we looked at how God's posture that he wants us to have. We're going to wait for him. We're going to be able to trust him to act in his good time. And then in verses 9 through 22, which we're finishing up tonight, we see the perspective. God is acting. He isn't just sitting around watching the wicked triumph. He is acting. So I'm going to look at the second half of that tonight from verses 16 through 22. And the title I've put on it is from verse 20 of this section. The wicked will perish. Our response to that is, really? The wicked will perish? I'm not seeing it. All I'm seeing is the wicked thriving. I'm devastated by the wicked thriving. They're not going to perish. But you see, the perspective from Psalm 37 is, yes, they will. God will act, is acting, even now, even though it appears that the wicked may be flourishing. So let me read verses, these passages. I'll work through them with you. And we're going to pick up verse 16. The little that the righteous person has is better than the abundance of many wicked people. I'm kind of reminded of Psalm 119, where it says that your word to me is more valuable than thousands of pieces in silver and gold. Because we have the truth. We have life with us. That's our hope. The little that the righteous person has is better than the abundance of wicked people, because that money isn't buying them anything except a little time here on earth. It only adds to their condemnation. Then verses 17 and 18. For the arms of the wicked will be broken, but the Lord supports the righteous. That's better, you see, than this supposed abundance of the wicked people. The Lord watches over the blameless all their days, and their inheritance will last forever. He's saying we're secure in him. That the wicked may have something, but it's here and gone. It's in a heartbeat. It's like a mist. It doesn't stay. Even in James chapter 4, when we're talking about making money there. People make plans to go to this city or that city and make money. But if they don't include the reality that they're doing it only if the Lord wills, they forget that our life is a vapor. It's a mist. The Lord watches over the blameless all their days, and their inheritance will last forever. See, that's why the little that the righteous have is better than the supposed abundance of wicked folks. And we see the wickedness around us. We see it in governments that ignore God, where selfishness seems to rule, where immorality is honored and esteemed and made legal, where mocking God appears to be of no consequence. Purity is a joke among the wicked. But we've got to get God's perspective here. And we begin to see that coming crystal clear to us in verses 19 and 20. They will not be disgraced. This is the people the Lord watches over. They will not be disgraced in times of adversity. They will be satisfied in days of hunger. But, and this is the title of the video tonight, but the wicked will perish. The Lord's enemies, like the glory of the pastures, will fade away. They will fade away like smoke. Do you see that? This pasture, when the fire comes, is consumed and it's gone. And it's saying that the wicked, hey Echo, it's saying that the wicked are like that. that this pasture appears to be glorious, and then, all of a sudden, with the blaze burning, it's gone. It will fade away like smoke. Reminds me of Psalm 2, where it says, the one who rules in heaven laughs, the Lord scoffs at those angry people who are mocking him. Then in anger he rebukes them, terrifying them with his fierce fury. For the Lord declares, I have placed my chosen king on the throne in Jerusalem on my holy mountain. He's talking about Jesus. That's our hope. And then the section tonight is going to end verses 21 and 22. Kind of wrapping up this section on perspective. And it leads us into the next section, the third section, that God will provide for us. Verse 21 and 22. The wicked person borrows and does not repay, but the righteous one is gracious in giving. Those who are blessed by the Lord will inherit the land, but those who are cursed by him will be destroyed, that is, cut off. Verse 9 begins with this idea of them being destroyed or cut off. Verse 22 ends with it. So that's that's why I think it's a good unit here for us. Perspective. Those who are blessed by the Lord will inherit the land. God's provision is real. I'm going to read a little bit from Luke 12, verses 27 to 31, to put this into perspective for us and set us up for looking at God's care in the verses coming tomorrow. Consider how the lilies grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you, not even Solomon in all of his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God so clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and thrown into the fire, as our video and thumbnail shows, thrown into the fire, how much more will he clothe you, O you of little faith? And do not set your heart on what you will eat or drink. Do not worry about it. For the pagan runs after all these things. The wicked runs after such things. And your Father knows that you need them. But seek his kingdom, and these things will be given to you as well. You see what's being said here? It's such a beautiful connection with Psalm 37. God is saying, the wicked will perish. It won't last. God is faithful to his people. Even the little that the righteous has is better than the riches, abundance of the wicked. Because what we have will last. What the wicked folks have will not last. So that's our hope. Those who are blessed by the Lord will inherit the land. He will be gracious to us. So let's heed this call. Psalm 37 and Jesus in Luke 12. Seek first the kingdom of God, and he'll give us everything that we need. And that's his rich promise. Again, love your thoughts, feedback, any comments that you have. It's just such a powerful anchoring place for us in a day when it seems like wicked is triumphing everywhere. But it's not. The wicked will perish. Really, they will. And thanks for being here. You have a great evening. Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. May God richly bless you as you seek to live for his glory.